I had a pretty crap July, so this is my August TBR, trying to get things back on track. Now, first of all, I do technically need to finish my current read, The End Crowns All. I have literally like less than 100 pages left. I'm going to stop filming this and I'm going to finish that, and it's the 1st of August today, so we'll get this done. I read Words of Radiance last month, the second book in the Stormlight Archive. I have purchased Oathbringer. This is the 3rd one, right? It's very, very long, and I don't know if I'm in the mood to try and finish this. I think I might be dipping in and out of Oathbringer this month. I'm not going to say I'm going to finish it, but it's going to be at least partially read in August. I'm going on holiday at the end of August for my big 2-week summer holiday. Half of it is in August and the second half of it is in September. But these are the books that I think I want to take on holiday with me. So I'm just going to show all of them, but part of these will probably be read in September. So the first one is The Voyage Home by Pat Barker. This is the 3rd and I think final book in her Silence of the Girls series. It was The Silence of the Girls and then The Women of Troy, and now we have The Voyage Home. I loved The Silence of the Girls. It was one of my very first Greek mythology retellings and I gave it 5 stars. I did not like The Women of Troy and I thought maybe I wouldn't try this book, but I can't have an unfinished series, and they have really nice matching covers. I might actually read this before I go to get me in like the holiday mood. I think this is quite a dark book though, because The Silence of the Girls was, so maybe not the best for holiday. Maybe I'll read this like alongside The Way of Kings. Next up I have this book called Mermaids Never Drown. This is a collection of tales to dive for, edited by Zoraida Cordova, who I have read a book of hers. I think she wrote Incendiary. And then I know one author in here, Kerri Maniscalco, who I actually dislike, but I love mermaids, and I feel like what more perfect book to take on holiday? Like lots of little short stories about mermaids. I feel like this is definitely coming with me on holiday. Now today I actually went shopping and I bought a book specifically for my holiday, and it's Glorious Exploits. This is by Ferdia Lennon. I'm going to Sardinia. This is set in Sicily, ancient Sicily. I know that it's not Sardinia, different island, but it's a similar vibe, an Italian island. Even on the back of the thing, it says baking heat. I just feel like this might be a fun one for holiday. I think it's more of a comedy, and I just think this is going to be a good vibe for where I'm going specifically. And then finally, I have Odyssey by Stephen Fry. I tend to take Greek mythology, Italian vibes, anything Mediterranean is the kind of vibe I take on holiday with me, so I thought Odyssey would be a good pick. I have read all of Stephen Fry's Greek mythology books. This is his latest one. I just feel like it's going to be good. I always like these books. If you haven't read Stephen Fry's books, these are sort of a cross between fiction and non-fiction. He retells the stories. There are picture bits in between, but they do read like fiction, and they're really easy. So that's the selection. I'm going to focus on Oathbringer and probably The Voyage Home before I go away, and then these 3 will definitely come away with me. There might be another book I can fit in, but with Oathbringer, probably not.